Hello everybody, this is GamerCat09 and welcome back to Deadly Premonition 2, A Blessing in Disguise, and this piano has really picked up the pace, so we are going to load back in to what we were doing. Yes. We have a couple of things going on. We have to leave the figurine at the lady's house, but we have to do it when she's home. So it's too early to do that right now. We have to find beads to make some kind of charm. And we have to do something with the one woman in the voodoo shop to get to talk to her. She's looking for a dolly or a doll of some sort. So there's a couple of things going on that we have to figure out. Plus we have to investigate everything else for this case. So, yeah. Okay. So. Let me... That's the map. So this is Melvin's house, which I believe is where they said the one bead would be. There's Alexa's house. So we're there, but we can't do anything about that. Melvin's house is across the bridge. So let's go check that out since we have time. Because we have to be back at her house for like 2 o'clock. Oh, I forgot. L1 I shouldn't hit yet. What is this? Who is this? Who are you? Can I talk to you? Ooh, you're making like skateboards. I don't know what this is. Call. She's glitched.
Looks like a case of bad timing, Zach. Let's come back later.
Okay, yeah, she's totally glitched. Okay. See, there's like a bunch of random markers and stuff. So we gotta go this way. I wonder what he's humming. There's a bunch of enemies appearing on the screen. I don't know who they are. They are. Oh, going the wrong direction. Keep bouncing off of objects. Oop. It just bounces me in the opposite direction. Okay, I gotta go. Ooh! This is a fence. I can't do anything with the fence. I can't run through the grass on this either? Jesus. Okay. Going in the direction. We gotta go to the bridge over here. This makes sense. Don't question
Zach, you're
it.
a coffee person, right? No sugar, only milk. Yes, I'm completely with you on that one.
Oh, sweet. We did a little trick.
This town sure is peaceful, Zach. Yes, I know. I know what you're about to say.
Now
But
we
that's
gotta
why
go.
we're here. To protect this peace.
this
Isn't
way.
that right, Zach? So, what do you think of him? Yes, I'm talking about him. Houngan. Is the skeletal gentleman friend or foe? Or does he merely exist outside the realms of myth? Still too early to tell.
Yeah,
but it's
I
clear
don't know.
that he'll be the key to uncovering this case's mysteries. That's what my soul tells me.
We'll find out, I'm sure.
By the way, Zach, Houngan feels very familiar to me. You might even say he reminds me of someone. Yes, I think I see the connection now. A cheerful, wise...
Oh god. Oh lord. Oh god, get off. Jesus, he just keeps going. And now she just magically appeared. I'm out of stamina.
Looks like a case of bad timing, Zach. Let's come back
he's
later.
not home. He's on the bus. Which is back... Oh, let's check the mailbox. Let's be nosy. Low quality string. Oh. Oh, she's pointing to items. Oh. This is where I can find my items. Okay. So why is there a bunch of wolves hanging around?
So you clearly love TV shows, but what about movies?
Movies? We don't even have a movie theater around here, so I can only watch what I manage to catch on TV.
Like what?
For some reason, the only movie channel we get at home is the sci-fi one, so I just watch a lot of sci-fi.
Like what? What's the last one you saw?
The one with Schwarzenegger, where there's all these clones.
The Sixth Day, 2000, directed by Roger Spottiswoode. You must be very well versed in sci-fi if you can appreciate an Arnold S. film.
I thought it was way too easy for them to make more clones. And you'd never see a clumsy investigation like that on CSI.
That's right. It's realistic. Everything about that film is so realistic. It may be difficult for a child to understand. But, Patty, that's not your fault. All of Arnold S.'s films are filled with hyper-realism, you know. On top of that, Roger Spottiswoode is a director who excels in dealing with hardcore subject matter. Turner and Hooch, Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. Each film features one of the toughest tag teams you'll ever find. I can see why it's beyond you, though.
No, what I'm trying to say is, Schwarzenegger's character was just a pilot, right? Why was he so strong?
It's okay, Patty. You don't need to try and act like an adult to impress me. I didn't understand the charm of Arnold S. films when I was your age either. You need to take your time and slowly reel the film in. Do that, and Arnold S. will greet you with a big, warm smile.
Whatever, just stop calling him Arnold S., okay? It's irritating me.
Zach, she's at a sensitive age. We both know full well that this is the official way to refer to the film star, but she isn't used to it, so it's bothering her. When in Rome, Schwarzenegger will greet you with a big, warm smile. Zach, my mouth feels weird. How many fingers do you think we'd need to count the number of people who actually call him Schwarzenegger? We'll just have to stomach it for her sake, Zach. Patty, we're investigating here. I think it's about time we cut the chit-chat and got back to work.
I agree.
You're the one who brought it up, and you hardly
This is
even
true.
let me say anything.
This is true. This is true. Okay. So... he was at the Casa Pineapple. Last I checked. So we gotta go back. Which means we have to keep running down this road. Yes, straight down this road across the bridge. And it should be on the left. So we gotta go to the bridge, which is 415 away?
Don't mind me, Zach. This is how I wake myself up.
There's a car. Can I take this car? Nope. Really? I can't take this car? I have to use the thing? Okay. Alright.
Hey Zach, it looks like we were right on the money. Tracing the Sang Rouge distribution route led us right to Louisiana. You know what that means. We've got a hot hand, and Lady Luck's given us far more favor than she ever has before.
Okay. Let's run to the back. Is he still here? I do not see him anymore. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What is happening? Are you okay? Are you good? Okay, cool. I'm happy for you. I don't think we're at the right hotel. I know, we are. Huh. So, let's see. So that's gotta be later. Clarkson's cold storage. So we could go there. Can't do that yet. Gotta collect the beads. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna go to the cold storage warehouse because I'm not getting much luck. So... right here. Which is quite a bit of ways. So we essentially have to go straight across from where we are. Okay. I almost hit a pedestrian.
Did you notice it?
Wait, what was that? What's this? Tight spaces! Sometimes you'll come across hidden passages in areas that cannot be entered through normal means. Whenever you find a suspicious area, you should try looking at it from a different perspective. In other words, press L and crouch to keep moving. But I could have just went from a different way. Alright then. So be it.
By the way, Zach, Houngan feels very familiar to me. You might even say he reminds me of someone. Yes, I think I see the connection now. Cheerful, wise, yet also mysterious African-American who appeared in a variety of different films. My mind must be overlapping him with the skeletal gentleman. Do you remember his name? Yes, that's it. Scatman Crothers. In 1980, he played Dick Halloran in The Shining, and in 1983, he was in The Twilight Zone. He played the man who invited all those elderly folks into a strange new world. I knew it, Zach. There's definitely a connection here, but he's a bit too old. Scatman's more of a sage character. Our skeletal gentleman is a little younger, isn't he? Yes. They have different body types, but what about Forrest Whitaker? He made his debut in 1982 in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Then he was in Platoon and The Color of Money, both released in 1986.
Cuts him off. It's just like, well, never mind. Oh, there's a... Oh, waypoint reached. Cool, cool. Oh, yep, this is where we had to be. Figured it out.
Mr. York, that was mighty quick.
Oh, really? It wasn't, though. It took me like 3 hours to get here.
The special agent does it again. You sure don't waste any time. I bet my CLG's got a lot to learn from you. By the way, Mr. York, looks to me like you aren't packing anything.
I was on vacation in New Orleans before I happened to stop by here.
Well, shoot, that won't do. Here, I got something I think you'll like.
Is it a bead? Ooh, I got a gun.
I call him Mr. Alligator. Badass, ain't he?
He's pretty badass.
It's a tranquilizer gun for the gators.
Oh. It's Mr. Alligator, a non-lethal gun made for self-defense. It can only fire rubber bullets. Okay.
And here's a radio. With this, you won't have to worry about any expensive roaming fees.
The radio Melvin gave you should come in handy.
Might take you a while to get used to him, but you'll get it. Try letting him rip a few times. Ain't no need to hold back out here.
Sweet. Alright. Use Mr. Alligator, the self-defense gun you got from Melvin, to destroy the wooden boxes. Ah, there we go. Oh, and shooting a dog, I guess. Mr. Alligator is a gun that fires non-lethal rubber bullets. You can purchase more rubber bullets at shops, so keep your eye on your stock. So, ZL to point gun, R to aim, ZR to fire. Okay, simple enough. A to reload. So it's A to reload. There we go.
Now this is an intriguing weapon. For a tranquilizer gun, it really packs a punch. But I'm afraid I'll decline. After all, this town is peaceful, isn't it?
Well, sure is peaceful. At least the humans are. But the animals, are a different story. Remember what I named it? There are some real mean-ass gators out there in the swamps. And every now and then, they wander into town.
Jesus, I'm gonna have to shoot alligators.
One of them even went and ate a kid once. It happened a long time ago, but still, one chomp's all it takes. They swallow down every last bit of you. Poor kid's parents didn't even know what to put in his coffin. The worst part is, that taught the gators just how tasty we humans are. So now, those suckers just attack on sight.
No boy.
Man-eating crocodiles will feast tonight. In Blood Swamp!
You know he's fibbing, right? Gators don't attack folks. I never heard about no kid getting swallowed by a gator.
Actually, Patricia, you're wrong.
I'm what?
Alligators do attack people. And it could happen in any town.
Huh?
Alligator, 1980. Directed by Louis Teague. It takes place in the Midwest, I believe. A teenage girl's pet alligator gets flushed down the toilet. Then, in the sewer, it feeds on the corpses of dogs that were used as test subjects for an experimental growth formula. After growing over 30 feet, it finally starts to go after humans. It's an extremely edifying movie. Back when I first saw it, I had a pet hamster.
Hey, Agent York. What's your first order of business? You're in charge now, remember?
Well said, Patricia. I nearly lost sight of my true goal. Melvin, I couldn't help but notice the name on the side of that truck. This facility is connected to the victim, isn't it?
Oh, right. Yeah. I reckon I better start from there. I'm gonna tell it to you straight right from the beginning, Mr. York. As you guessed, this warehouse is run by the Clarksons. The victim's father, Danny Clarkson, is the one who manages the whole place. Okay, but why did he choose to store her body in his own warehouse, right? Well, that's 'cause there ain't no other place to store it. Our town has a clinic inside a church, but no more.
Oh, that's interesting.
Whenever someone kicks the bucket, we just bury him in the graveyard right outside of town. But not this time. We got a murder on our hands this time. We need to give Lisa's body an autopsy and keep it stored, right?
Who's gonna do the autopsy if you don't even have a morgue?
So we had no choice but to rent out a corner of this warehouse.
I see. So that's what led to the ingenious choice to store the victim's body in a facility that her family owns.
Anywho, this is where the real story begins. Truth is, a few days before you got here, Lisa's body went missing.
Missing?
Yeah. All of a sudden, poof.
Did you leave the warehouse unlocked?
I most certainly did not. I locked the whole place up and made sure no one could get inside. No one stole the original key, and I couldn't find any fingerprints at the scene.
So, in other words, this is a locked room mystery.
The body of a beautiful young girl walks at mid... Hey! All right, CLG. Reckon I should have told you about this earlier when you first said you wanted to come here. It just didn't seem like the time or place as I remember. Anywho, how about we call it a day and head back to my office? You can go through all the files there.
No, thank you. This is what I came to investigate.
But Lisa's body isn't here anymore. You sure?
Oh, so it's currently missing. It wasn't missing and then returned. I thought he said it was missing and then it returned. So it's not here at all.
That doesn't bother me one bit, Melvin. You see, I met a skeletal gentleman on my way here, and he was kind enough to give me an oracle.
All right. So, where'd your van go? Let's check it out. Hopefully there's a save point inside, because one thing that I've been told and that I have read and that I've heard about this game is that it can frequently crash in the most inopportune times. So I am going to be saving as many times as I possibly can.
You holding up okay, CLG? Sure you don't want to wait outside?
I'll be fine, Daddy. Just make sure you don't take your eyes off of him. He's so selfish and inconsiderate. I'm still not convinced he's actually a real FBI agent. Look, he's talking to himself again.
Zach, this is the Ambiguous Zero, the deep freeze. Let's hurry up and find that flying serpent, shall we?
Yes. So head to the morgue. So the morgue is now in here. Really weird. Okay, so toolbox. Ooh. So add withdraw items. So I didn't really use anything. So I think I'm just gonna rock with what I have until I can figure out what's going on. And then I'm going to save my game. gonna do a manual save. Okay. Music is really interesting.
Hey, Mr. York. You sure you want to keep investigating this place even though we know the body ain't here?
Of course, Melvin. The skeletal gentleman gave me an oracle, remember?
It's Skella what?
Ugh, he's just joking, Daddy. You can't take him seriously.
Huh? Well, was that really a joke, Mr. York? Well, I'll be. I see you've been hiding some real charm into that whole FBI routine.
Sorry, Melvin, but I'm dead serious.
Like, nobody fucking knows. Everyone's just like, did we hire the right person? Actually, they didn't hire him. He just showed up. What is back here? Anything? There's something here. Visions. You can use visions to acquire important hints that will help you proceed through the game. Hold L to use vision. Using a vision will deplete your concentration, so be careful about using it too much. Okay. So maybe to like help find that item instead of running up to it, maybe?
Good God almighty.
All the
This place always
meat.
gives me goosebumps, no matter how many times I come here.
Yes, it's quite the fun house. Truly a dazzling place. Meat entertainment. That's the only way to describe it. Woven together by life, frozen in time, a visceral, musical...
Symphony. We eat all this in order to survive.
Yes, truly a symphony. Life and death, resonating together.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Cool. Whoa now, CLG. Since when were you interested in this kind of stuff?
What are you so surprised for, Daddy? I'm more mature than you are.
Damn, she burned him.
I've seen way more realistic corpses on CSI, you know.
Oh, man.
At first, Zach, I was shocked by the notion of storing a victim's body alongside food.
Yeah, there's something very unsanitary about that.
But as I gaze upon this hanging garden, I realize it's just another scene of violent, depraved murder. Yes. All we need to do is change our point of view, and things will expose themselves in utterly new ways.
Okay. Damn. So these can be checked. Yeah, that's kind of what it does. It helps me pick up items. Are those frogs? That one's a little too low. Okay, there's something over here. Oh, there it is. Crawfish tail. Couple stuff over here. Somewhere. Oh, it's like beyond. Let's see. Black bass tail. Anything back here? don't think I can fit back here. Nope. Trying to run as fast as I can around the place from one side to the other. Guess we're just looking around for items and stuff. Seem to be around the green moving shelves. Not finding much else. I don't really have a lot more concentration, so I'm trying to generate some back up. Save my game. Alright.
Melvin, I'd like to take this opportunity to ask you a personal question. In the hotel parking lot, when I first met you, the picture you had on your dashboard happened to catch my eye.
Oh.
Was that your wife?
Or girlfriend or something?
Oh, her? Yeah, that's my lady, alright. Candy. Her name's Candy.
Oh boy.
The prettiest girl in town, which makes me the happiest boy. A shooting star landed in a rural town, right on top of a man who now has a meteor struck hard.
You always keep her photo with you?
You bet I do. The truth is, Candy's a little sick right now.
Uh-oh.
She can't even leave the house no more. So I always keep her photograph with me. Kinda feels like we're always together, you know?
I see. You care for your wife a great deal. But this means that...
Yeah, that's right. My mama had me before she married Daddy. But it don't matter. He's still my real daddy to me.
Aww.
Oh, thank you, CLG.
Adorable.
And you're my pride and joy.
What a happy family.
Well, Zach, isn't this a heartwarming scene?
It is!
But there's one thing I just can't get out of my mind. Don't you think that photograph looked a bit too old?
What do you mean?
Perhaps Candy is already... No, let's not think about that.
Oh no.
It might be a private matter, just like you, Zach.
Let's hope she's not dead already. That'd be sad. Alright, onward. Oh, item. So we'll just go along the walls. Make sure we looked over everything. Excuse me, sir. Huh. Can't do anything under here yet. Alright, so that'll be something to come back to. Sorry, sir. I like the music. It's pretty quirky. Bullfrog leg. That would have been a good place for an item, but there was no item. Whoop! What about this room? Oh yeah. This is where we gotta go.
Here we are, Zach. The morgue.
In quotes.
They stored the victim's body in a cold storage warehouse operated by her family. I'd love to shake the hand of whoever came up with that one.
Hey, Agent York. Did you just come here to laugh at rural officers who are doing the best they can? We don't have any special facilities like you people. What else did you expect us to do, huh? Don't compare us with city folk. This is Lucare. Or maybe you're just disappointed that you didn't get to see the bloated, decomposing corpse of a young girl.
Sorry, you're right. I went a bit too far just now. But don't misunderstand. I honestly think it's a fantastic idea. I'd never try and bully your daddy.
Better not.
Thank you for understanding.
Okay. Search for clues to figure out who took her body. Alright. Is there anything else here? As I walk all over the place. I'll just vanish instead. Oh, there's a special inspection screen. Oh, nice. Let's look at stuff.
Boxes of the past or presence of the future. Either way, this is a curious time capsule.
Okay, cardboard.
Forgotten boxes. Looks like shelled headless shrimp. When were these boxes brought here? And when will they be taken away? Zach, can you feel it? The perpetual, unstoppable flow of time. Boxes that got left behind. I can't tell what's inside. What do you think, Zach? I'm gonna go with okra. Yeah, okra.
Okra.
I'm sure it must be okra. That's a staple of the South.
So the two in the middle are... Oh, there's a icicle on the ceiling.
An icicle? Never thought I'd see one of these down in the South.
Hanging light.
Zach, can you see that? That's right. There are 4 imprints in the frost on the top of this. It's hard to believe, but I think these are fingerprints.
God, someone was really tall.
Yes, Zach, that would lead one to believe that the body napper is a giant who's over 10 feet tall.
Okay. Thermometer.
Look at the thermometer, Zach. It's at 10 degrees Fahrenheit, or a minus 12.2 degrees Celsius. This must not be the Ambiguous Zero.
Stray pallet.
These pallets are a mess. Looks like this area isn't used often. Still, the idea to store a body here, it's a novel, sophisticated idea, unlike anything I'd ever come up with.
Okay. Where she lay.
This frost is shaped like something we're very used to seeing. That's right, a body bag. Lisa's body must have been left here. But there are no signs that the bag was dragged away, so our criminal must possess monstrous strength.
Why is it monstrous if the girl is like 140 pounds or something? That's not monstrous, but okay.
Zach, these are human footprints, and they're extremely large. Yes, Zach, I agree. These footprints must belong to someone who's used to walking around in cold temperatures.
Inspection complete. I got $65.
Seems like our flying serpent isn't here. Is this everything, Melvin? There aren't any other rooms in this warehouse? No special rooms?
Well, there is the luxury foods warehouse.
Luxury foods? Why didn't you say so earlier?
Just thought you wanted to see where the body... I just thought you were only interested in warehouse number 2. Besides, it's underground, so it's even colder than this. You sure you really want to go down there? You could darn well freeze to death. All life will come to an end in the icebound zone. You feel me?
Let's head there at once. I'm sure that must be where we're meant to go.
But what about searching for Lisa's body?
All we need to do is find a 10-foot tall man with monstrous strength. That giant knows where she is.
10 foot tall?
But finding the flying serpent is more important right now. Now please, guide me to the luxury foods warehouse at once. These luxury foods are most likely being used in local Cajun cuisine. I'm so excited to see what we'll find. Aren't you, Zach?
A little bit. Okay. Time to go to the second warehouse. Where is it?
A 10 foot tall giant? All right. Now that one's gotta be a joke. Right, Mr. York?
You're gonna take me to the... There it is. Elevator. Okay.
That elevator needs a key, Mr. York.
Do you have one?
Actually, no. I didn't think you'd ever want to go down there. So I didn't bother to go and get one.
Well, then would you go and get one now?
Yeah. COG, I know. I'll tell it to him straight. Thing is, Mr. York, you know the Clarksons? The folks who own this place? Well, they don't too much like the police.
Okay.
They sure as hell don't like them when they're my color. It was, real hard for me to get permission to open up this place for you to search through.
So, they don't like black people?
So they ain't gonna be too happy if I go back to them now and ask them for another key.
What should we do then?
Let's just find a worker here who can lower the elevator for us instead. All they need to do is take a break from their work for a couple minutes.
And what am I supposed to do? Just stand here and pretend like nothing's happening?
Yeah, you FBI folks are good at that, right? That's always what I see you doing on TV.
She watches way too much television. Okay. So now... we gotta bug the workers. Apparently. But he has more to say, I
The
guess.
elevator won't move without a key, mister. Think you two can go and figure something out? I'll search around here in the meantime. I believe in you. I know they didn't make you a special agent for nothing.
That's where the ow came from. I was like, he's laughing. He's not saying ow. Oh, there's a... oh, can I move this?
Zach, I think we can move this.
Yeah.
Better check back here as well, just to be on the safe side.
Teach me to move. Oh. There we go. There's a pallet. There's an item. Okay. Go back. Oh, it's like a maze now. Let's move this back. Ooh, camera's really bad. Camera's bad. So we went around. Okay. That doesn't really help me. I can move this. Yes. And then... Aha! Well, there's a guy who's sleeping. I'll probably be able to get the key off of him. And then crouch under there. Or there. This way? Oh, I got an alligator gar skull. Nice. Okay. So let's go try to get this key.
Zach, the human ability to adapt is a frightening thing. Some humans have the power to sleep anywhere as long as they set their minds to it.
This is true. Elevator key! A key for the elevator that leads to the luxury foods warehouse.
Now we should be able to operate the elevator. No need to worry. This facility no longer has a body to steal. What else do they have to lose? A few cans of crawfish? I feel bad for him, but it's for the sake of the investigation. I'll write him a letter of apology later.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll appreciate that since he doesn't know who you are. Hey, back to this. You got it!
Mr. York, did you find a key?
We sure did.
Ha! Now that's my special agent. There ain't no stopping you. Wanna head straight down?
You bet. Let's sally forth, Melvin.
Onwards.
Zach, look at that thermometer. 0 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yay!
Or minus 17.7 degrees Celsius.
We found the place.
This is the Ambiguous Zero.
Yep.
Hey, Avery!
Uh-oh.
Open the damn door, Avery! It ain't no use, Mr. York. Once Avery starts working on something, that's all he sees. He just tunes out everything else. We'll have to wait until he finishes and comes out to us, I reckon. Or we could come back tomorrow.
I disagree, Melvin. Time may be on our side, but that doesn't mean we should waste it. You gave me Mr. Alligator precisely for moments like these, didn't you?
Wait, Mr. York! Those tranquilizers may be non-lethal, but it's still dangerous to use them on humans.
Of course, Melvin. I never said I was going to shoot him.
Oh.
You're gonna shoot some meat to get his attention. I'm right, ain't I?
Well, that's good. Shoot down the meat to get his attention. Alright. Well, I'm going to save here, and we will pick this up in the next part, where we shall shoot some meat. So thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe, take care, and bye-bye.